Today, let's make a lentil burger. We're going to start with a half cup of oats that we're going to put into a food processor. Pop on the lid and take it for a spin. We want to get that into a mixing bowl. We're going to add our lentils right into that. If you don't know how to cook lentils, here's what I did. I put them in a pot of water. I didn't actually even measure the water. I just put about an inch more water than I probably really needed to cover the lentils. I brought that up to a boil. Then I covered it and let them sit on very low temperature for about 20 minutes. That gives me a nice cooked lentil. There's still a little bit of bite to them, so they do have some texture. They don't just fall apart. And then I just strain them and put them right in. And now we want to mash them up. I'm just using a fork, but you can use a potato masher, your fingers, whatever you like. Next, we're going to add in a half cup of chickpea flour, half a cup of breadcrumbs, tablespoon of garlic powder, tablespoon of onion powder, some fresh cracked black pepper, a teaspoon of paprika, 2 tablespoons of tamari, 1 tablespoon of liquid smoke, and a half cup of water. Make sure you get everything off that fork. And now we mix. It does look a little bit dry at first, but as you mix it together, you'll see there's plenty of hydration there. You want this to be a little bit on the stiffer side. That way, the burgers hold their shape when you form them. Once it's mixed, leave it for about 15 to 20 minutes to hydrate. Once 15 minutes has passed, as you can see, the dough is nice and stiff. It really does hold together well. I like to put it out onto a silicone baking sheet, and that way I can start dividing it up into the burgers. Just kind of press it out into a little bit narrower shape like that, and try breaking it into 6 roughly equal pieces. I say roughly because I never get it exactly right. You can weigh them out if you really want to, but I never worry about it that much. Do get some water ready because this stuff is sticky. Without the water, it will stick to your hands and make it very difficult to form patties. Wet your hands, grab a piece of that dough, and form your patties. I'm going fairly thin and about, I'd say, 4 inches across for these. Nothing too large. We want to be bun size and not too thick. I'll just finish up the rest of these. At this point, your oven should be preheating to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And when they're all done, we are going to bake them for 15 minutes on the first side, and then we're going to flip them over. Once they're all flipped, put them back into the oven for another 12 minutes. While that's cooking, what you want to do is get your toppings ready. I like a nice big slice of red onion. Yes, that is just for one burger. And of course some tomato. And if you notice, I cut the top core off, and I like to, get some chef snacks out of that. That's compost, except for those 2 little pieces right there. No, I'm going to eat those too. And a couple of nice slices of tomato. I don't like it too thick. I'd rather have a couple of thinner slices that cover the whole burger than one big thick slice that doesn't. Then, of course, some lettuce. And I'm just breaking this big leaf into a couple of more manageable style pieces. That last piece we didn't need. I toast up some whole wheat burger buns. Now, I like the whole wheat because, they're more healthy for you. Here comes our burger. Drop that onto the bottom bun. Let's start with that slab of onion. Put that right on there. Notice how it covers the entire patty. And then a couple of slices of tomato. And next, pickles. Because, you got to have pickles on a burger. I just like a couple, not too many. Lots of sodium in here, so we want to be a little bit cautious. Kind of looks like a face. Then some lettuce. We want to just take those pieces of lettuce. That one wasn't going to fit, so I just had to put it in my mouth for some reason. And we're going to fit those pieces on top. I like to cover it pretty well, but I don't want to have 2-3 inches of lettuce on my burger. Enough is enough. Now on to condiments. I like Heinz Simply Tomato Ketchup. No extra high fructose corn syrup. Actually, no high fructose corn syrup at all. And it's got a really nice taste. It tastes just like original Heinz 57 ketchup. And then Goulin's, the only kind of mustard there is. That's right, the only kind of mustard there is. Spicy brown, please. A little bit on there. Put that on top, give it a little bit of a press, and we're ready to go. All right, let me get my hands around this burger so you can get a good look at it. That's right, it looks like a pretty darn good burger to me, but we won't know till we take a taste. I'm going to have to say, that is a very tasty burger. Is it the same as an Impossible or Beyond? No, of course not. It's not meant to be. It's a lentil burger. It's far better for you than that. If you like this video, hit like, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see everything that we put out. And as always, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time on The Bistro. Quel vermiglio donesco color, non più frai, coi penachini, quel cappello.